Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's up, you motherfucking Bush Leaguers?
Yeah.
Episode 49. Wakefield. Candy Audi.
What up,
Let's
knuckleballers?
Go.
Knuckleballers in the house.
So obviously you got your regulars. You got my boy DH.
What up?
What up, dog?
What's happening?
You got my boy Boski.
What up?
And you got Little Rube.
What is up?
This is a special episode for y'all. You got the Deep Friar in the house.
Yeah, we got that deep baritone.
Let's go.
What up,
What is
man?
up, bro?
Man,
What up, homeboy?
this is
I
fun,
just
man.
knocked a bunch of shit over.
You knocking all the pops over, dog.
I do it once a week.
You got Rube
Yeah, you
nervous
do.
over here. You got Rube nervous over here.
Oh, I know. He's scared.
You know,
he sees the SD in the
he's
house.
not-
He's getting nervous.
He's not used to a rival being directly across from him.
Don't
In a
call it.
recording.
Don't call it a rivalry yet, bro.
So welcome to episode 49 of Sunday League the podcast with Mr. Deep Friar Javi
Yes,
in the house,
sir.
live and
This
in
is
person.
gonna be a fun one.
It sure will be a fun one.
I think
Hey.
so.
If
I think
Hey,
so.
hey. OMG, it's J.A.
Oh,
B.
no,
let,
no.
let him do it, bro.
Oh, I got this.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right.
Plug your shit, dog.
Plug your shit, bro.
Hang
Plug it in.
on.
here we go.
Oh, he's got to
Take a drink.
Oh, I got to take a little
Gotta
bit
grab
of
a
drink.
ball.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm having a Boski bomb.
Oh,
What up?
whoa, we're just might as well just go around the horn real quick.
Let's do around the horn.
go.
Let's do around
Go,
the horn.
Let's go around the
Oh,
horn.
well, your boy is drinking a Boski bomb.
That a
If
boy.
you've never had one before, I recommend it.
It's tasty.
Hell
It is.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
You want a party? Drink that.
I'm having a Coke and Fireball in my 2020 World Champions Cup, just to
Is that cup wearing Mickey Mouse ears?
Oh.
No, I didn't get this from Disneyland.
Oh, it
bro.
looks like you did.
Uh,
DH with
It's
you
okay.
right now.
They're definitely there. They're
Is it-
definitely
is-
there.
does that make it a Mickey Mouse World Series?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but if the Red Sox would have won it,
So-
I'd be like, fuck no.
No, the season didn't count for us.
All right.
So here's my thing about the whole Mickey Mouse shit. Everybody always talks like when somebody has a down year or they had a down year in 2020, they say, oh, it was a down year because it was 2026 games. So if you're going to discredit somebody's performance in the 20, you have to discredit the World Series. So I'm just going to say it right now. If you're going to discredit performance, you have to discredit the World Series. So hashtag fuck the Dodgers.
Oh, there you
All
go.
right.
Damn. All right. Well, I got my little Long Island right here. So what you got over there, Boski?
Oh, fuck. What's that? What did you buy? You bought
I got some private
private barrel.
stock, private stock. Captain Morgan's
It was,
private.
It was Captain Morgan private.
was pretty good.
Private stock.
You were,
There we go.
you're drinking Captain Morgan's privates?
stock.
That sounds like something a Dodger fan would say.
Yeah, but with
Gay
the
shit.
with that for real with that Coke energy, so it's basically a Boski bomb.
Okay, but with the rum in the
It's
cup.
a lot darker.
Everything's darker.
All right. Well, episode 49. You said it well. The knuckleballers wore that jersey number.
Yep.
Candy yaddy 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 yaddy.
I do gotta
Nice.
say, I just to you guys out there, I did not want to say Candiati because no respect to the Dodgers. little D's only.
Little D's only.
So, Mr. Javi is in the house. Deep Friar, you got your own podcast down based in San Diego.
Yes, sir.
Lifelong Padres fan.
Yes.
You feel my pain. There's no World Series championships type of pain.
There it is.
Yep.
And,
hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, we should have a drink together, Boski. We have World Series.
Hell
So,
yeah, you know what?
yeah.
I'll clank you,
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
I'll
we
clank
got
you.
World Series, you know what I mean?
Congratulations,
Hell
guys.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks.
Yeah. So, but in either case, we're happy to have you here, man, and we appreciate you coming all the way the fuck
Out of a
away
whale's
from San
vagina.
Diego.
It's far. That's a,
Yeah,
that's a
no,
long drive, dog.
I said it earlier. I hit 3 landscapes. I hit ocean, I hit mountains, I hit desert, and then I got here.
Nice.
So he's here in person to do this episode with. I mean,
Oh,
special
fuck.
episode because Dodgers and Padres are locked in the middle of another big series to start the year.
Oh yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, the overall game count is 3-3.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
3-3
Yeah.
Dodgers and Padres.
And I also don't see any Dodgers chirping. I don't
not
see that.
really, not really.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
well,
tonight, but not last night.
But I think it's clear that the two teams do not get along.
No way.
If they pass each other at the buffet line, there might be a food fight.
Yes.
Fight. I
Yeah,
like that.
or and there might be one person walking past another person
Meow,
with
meow,
with
woof,
one eye
woof.
closed. Yeah,
Nice.
meow and the woofs.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but it makes for good fun baseball.
You know what? This is probably the most, as a Padre fan, this is probably the most exciting time in my lifetime. Honestly, it's like these series are locked, and we're literally the best team in baseball. And that's something that I personally, in my lifetime, have never been able to say.
Mm.
I like
Arguably,
that.
the
Okay.
best team in baseball.
How you feel about that, Rube?
Arguably is perfect.
Arguably.
How do you feel about that statement over there, Rube?
It's very early in the season. They got swept by the Pirates. They got swept by the Brewers.
First of all, we didn't get swept by the Pirates. We got swept by the Brewers. I'll give you that.
oh, the Brewers and
Which are they're really good.
the Brewers are
good. They
we
got
should have won.
decent.
We should have won. We should have won.
They
that
got
one.
but they got Corbin Burns.
We should have won those 3 series. Those 3 games.
They
We should have
got
won it.
Woodruff.
So
well,
Those guys are good.
It's too early to say. Let's
For,
just say
for
that.
both teams?
Oh no, not for my team.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, so Rube,
My
like,
team. Well, my team has high expectations. They're supposed to win.
You can't sit
If they
here-
lose, of course they're a disappointment. That's just that is.
You can't
That's
say
it.
you can't sit here and say that the Padres aren't going to be in the playoffs.
No, no.
Listen,
I predicted them to win the wild card.
we're going to be there.
Yeah, they're gonna win the wild card. They're gonna win it.
No, we're going to win the division, baby. Let's
I don't
go.
know. At this
I like
point,
that.
at
Nah.
this point in the season, it kind of seems like the Dodgers have the upper hand, just in overall experience. And I think you pointed it out earlier.
Yeah,
we were watching the game. I
Totally.
think they've got the upper hand right now in overall experience. But in the course of a long season, anything can change
Yes.
as long as you stay consistent. But the Dodgers right now at this point have shown to be the most consistent team
It's
in the NL
baseball.
West.
It's baseball, baby.
But the thing- see-
anything can happen.
The thing is, it's when we're playing the Padres, it's close, man. They're good games.
Yeah, they really are.
It's exciting baseball because the Padres are hungry. They're poking at the Dodgers. They're like, we're not here to fuck around.
Yeah.
We're here to fucking win.
Mhm.
And the Dodgers are, I hate to say it, they are on their high horse, and they're like, yeah, we fucking got this.
I think you're also on your high
no,
horse.
not me, dude.
Not you.
No.
No, because he can't be on a high horse.
not-
he has to be
not-
on a miniature one.
Not
Miniature.
little Sebastian. Rube rides little Sebastian.
At least I don't ride no
With
fucking
his-
Triceratops, bro.
Go check out financial advice? Question mark.
Man.
score, bro.
I love that.
But it's nice having you here all the way from San Diego. You got your own podcast. And tell us a little bit about, what your podcast is all about.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to hear shitty takes about the Padres, and listen to my podcast.
everything.
But
the
you know
Deep
what,
Friar
though?
Podcast, baby. Let's go.
But hey, you know what? It's inspirational, though, because, you believe in your team. And you got Boski over here who's got Soxy Time podcast
Hey
going
guys,
on.
what time is it?
Soxy Time.
It's
Nice.
Soxy
So
time.
Boski's got his own Red Sox podcast now. And so it's like,
It's a Sunday League little brother thing.
Yep. And so all that matters is the fact that you follow your team close enough to
Yeah.
where you've gotten in those inner circles, in a sense, really, and you
Yeah.
got some inside access to the inner workings of the Padres.
You know what's funny? I tell this all the time because, like, when I started the podcast, first of all, the name, the Deep Fryer, everyone
Is on point, by the way.
it's a great name.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
do that.
And
that
I'm not
name-
trying to toot my own horn, but
Oh, please do,
too.
though.
The
But
name is
toot,
sexy.
toot. It's a great name. It's a pun. But you know what's funny about it? It's that has been my fantasy baseball name for the last 10 years.
Really?
Nice.
Every single season, the
Yeah.
Deep Fryer is my fantasy baseball. So when I started the podcast, I had a commute. I was commuting a lot from work, doing different places. And after the 2019 season, we were great. We had so much expectation. It was exciting time. It was such an exciting time in San Diego. And so when the season was over, all the Padres podcasts stopped recording. October happened, and we didn't record anymore. So around November, I'm like, I want to take in as much Padres as possible, and nobody's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I'm like, well, fuck it. If nobody wants to talk about it, I'll talk about it. You know.
Yep.
And it became that easy. And the name was, I'm like, well, the Deep Friar.
It's a no-brainer.
No brainer. And I honestly, I did my due diligence, man. I Googled, search name, the Deep Friar, anything relevant to the Padres. Nobody had it. Nobody thought about it.
You got to grab it.
So I'm
You
like, this
gotta
is
snag
mine. This is mine.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And honestly, I had no expectations. I'm like, I'm just going to do this shitty podcast.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to talk.
Yeah, who cares if nobody
I
listens?
don't
And
give a
if
fuck.
I
I'm
get a
doing it for
million
myself.
listeners, I'm doing it for me.
Totally. It was food for the soul,
There you
as
go.
they say, right?
Right.
I wanted to do something, and I did it. And all of a sudden, like, you know, I looked up the first week. I'm like, oh, I got 10 listens. 10 people, like, I don't know, listen to my shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Hell
and then
yeah.
I talked to my aunt, and my aunt's like, if it's one person or 100 people, you got to treat the same way. You got to treat it with the same amount of love.
There you go.
That's a
good-
that's great advice.
Your
Perfect.
aunt's fucking dope, dog.
Yeah, she's a Dodger fan.
She's a very smart lady.
But she's got good advice.
Yeah.
So now, how long have you been at this podcast game?
Man, it's funny. I started in February of 2020, and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm going to spring training." Kick off the first episode, talk about spring training, and lean into 2020. And then all of a sudden, COVID happened.
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Now, I mean, we literally have nothing to talk about. And ESPN, MLB TV, they were going like, if you saw those episodes back in the day, they had nothing to fucking talk about. They were making shit up. They're like,
they were just playing Bull Durham and Major League.
1000%.
Yeah, like they're like,
Dude, I
fuck,
mean,
what are we
it was
doing?
the same for us. Like, we were just looking for shit to talk
They were
about.
posting videos of
Yeah.
people flipping water bottles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Call of Duty.
It was stupid, bro. It was stupid. But you know what? It was just cool. And what made me really kind of lean into the podcast a little further was when I didn't do episodes. There was a couple of weeks off that I wouldn't do anything because there was nothing to talk about. Random people were just messaging me and they're like, "Hey, where's the next podcast, man?
Mhm.
When's the next podcast?" I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm like, "Oh, people actually like what I'm
There
saying."
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was fun. And now it's kind of become it's a passion project, 100%. At this point, when I started, I didn't want to make money off of it. I'm not making money off of it now,
Right.
and that's not my intention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But down the line, if something happens, maybe
Hey, bro.
make
Exactly.
$10
Hey,
here, $10
hey,
there.
bro.
You know,
That's all good,
it
dog.
works out.
If it buys you lunch, you know what I
If it
mean?
buys
Like,
you lunch,
yeah, like why not?
Totally.
I love
If I'm ever at Dodger Stadium, I'll buy a Dodger dog and throw it right in the trash.
it. Hey, bro, you couldn't
But
afford it with
just-
$10. Just saying.
Oh.
Hey, or eat it Rube style with no hands.
No
No hands.
No hands, bro.
straight.
Don't even
straight
hand
from
it
the
to me, bro.
server.
No, man, I could totally see him do, that.
Oh, the two hand. He's doing two hand motion.
That two-hand cock 3000.
Oh, two hand cock 3000.
I think
Hashtag
Wow.
two hand cock 3000.
I think that was on, I
Hashtag it.
think that was on Super Nintendo.
Hey, can we make a shirt? Let's make a shirt. Two hand cock
Nah,
3000.
Put it on a shirt.
I don't think we're that kind of podcast.
Put it on a shirt.
Oh, we're ratchet as fuck.
All right, so you're taking part in our World Pod Classic. So how you feeling about your team right now, sitting at 0-2?
Oh,
Ooh.
why you gotta call me out on the?
Because
you.
we are also sitting at 0-2.
Are we?
We are.
I think I need to take over.
We're getting our asses
I think
handed
it's,
to
I think
us
it's
this
time
week.
for me to take over.
You know what? Let's see. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I'm just here because in my
Well,
contract.
well, you got a good shot of winning this week. You're
No,
facing.
yeah, I got this
I'm
week.
apologizing for swinging 3-0.
You're going up against.
Oh, that's a different conversation, dog.
You're going up against. Is it 7:05 yet?
no,
Yeah.
it's 11:02.
I was waiting
It
for
is
that.
11:02.
Yeah, it sure is. Western time.
West Side.
So,
You know
but-
what? We'll get into it.
yeah, you got a good shot of coming up with a win this week.
No, yeah.
Box seat banter, badass Billy Ballas is also sitting pretty at 2-0.
No,
He's 2-0.
Nice.
Is that
but-
against you guys?
No,
No.
he's 2-0 overall, but he's losing to View from the Bleachers right now, 10-1.
Okay.
Uh,
View. By the way, View from the bleachers. They're semi-local.
Are they?
Yeah, just so you know.
Those are some
Just so you know.
local boys. And then
Is that just an MLB podcast or is that just
MLB.
MLB general? Got it.
Yeah.
Pesky Pole. Pesky Pole is
That's
at
my boy
2-0.
Rob. That's my boy Rob,
Mhm.
dog.
He's 2-0, and they're crushing Brian Mag's dugout right now, 11-2.
Oh,
so
yeah, he should. They're a bunch of girls.
damn.
Oh,
Straight up, dog.
It's
Damn.
2021, bro.
I haven't.
You can't say that.
I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Until you get hit with the fucking lawsuit.
Lawsuit.
In that case,
Oh, hold
I don't
up.
know this
hold up.
man.
Hold up. Dudes don't get sued for saying that girls are
No.
a bunch of girls.
Here's
Because
what I
that's a
say.
fact.
Have you listened to Brian Mag's?
Yes, I have.
Well,
They will fucking
They-
drag
they-
you through the fucking dirt, dog.
they should.
They're
And-
down.
And they should, but they haven't.
They're down.
You don't-
I think Bosie's just trying to.
Look at.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
saying
trying-
drag
he's
you.
trying to get some shit talking going on.
I'm not saying drag you through the dirt like from that standpoint. I'm saying like they know what the fuck they talk about.
Yeah, they also like Aaron Judge, who's injured, who was also one of our first draft picks, which I was against.
There's nothing
Who
wrong
picked
with
him?
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge is a bum.
Yeah, but who was that though? Who made that
It
decision?
was,
Rube.
probably, it was probably clearly
It
one
was
of us
Rube.
because it
No,
wasn't
it wasn't me.
Boski.
I didn't want fucking
It
Aaron
probably was
Judge.
me.
Aaron Judge is a fucking bum.
There was a lot of bias. in
Just
our
because he's got
selection.
new teeth don't mean shit.
I was like,
Totally.
pick Corey Seager, and everyone was like, oh, why would I pick Corey Seager?
No,
fuck Corey Seager.
because first of all, fuck Corey Seager and Kyle Seager. DH knows what I'm talking about. All
Hey,
right,
bro,
look it. All right,
I
look
got
it.
you.
Hold up. just
even trip.
to give you the listeners a little background. So right now the Dodgers and Padres are playing against each other, right?
Ooh.
But the Red Sox and Mariners are also playing each other this weekend.
We are. Yes, we
So
are.
the Mariners are up 2-1 in the series.
2 games
We
to
got
1.
one more tomorrow. So Red Sox cannot win the series at this point.
But they can save face.
We
with
can
a split.
still save face and split. We can also take the series in a run differential,
perhaps.
perhaps. Which is going to be a little tough. It's going to have to be a blowout, but hopefully. You know, Eovaldi didn't have it tonight, just this morning. Just
Yes.
saying. Yeah, anyways. Moving
Well,
right
yeah,
along.
but yeah. By the way, it's cool to call out girls for being girls, but you can't call out girls because they suck, because they don't suck.
I don't know
all
what
the
they
time.
suck, but they clearly don't. They don't suck at fantasy.
All right. Well, either way, Brian Mag's dugout down to 11 to Pesky
That's
Pole.
tough. That's tough.
Y'all got a
yeah,
shot.
Bo-
Don't let Boski tear you down.
Boski said that.
Hey, but you know what? I'm looking across at Boski right now, and he's looking mighty fine. 'Cause
Oh,
he's wearing
fuck
a.
yeah.
You know why? Because he's wearing a
Deep Friar Podcast
t-shirt,
shirt.
'Cause
baby.
I'm-
The bone. That's kind of more like a fossil bone, but the
So-
bone
so
t-shirt,
the,
baby.
So the shirt. All right. So the shirt. All right. A few months back, I ordered the shirt. Right. I was like, should I go with black or the sand color? But when the sand color shirt said color bone, I was like, oh, I'm going bone because I got
Alright.
a bone.
Oh,
Is
wow.
he getting boned over there?
No, I'm gonna bone.
Okay, right on, Boski.
I just bone.
Oh, I mean, can I announce this?
What?
I mean, you
Yeah.
totally did bone. Because you got a baby on the way, baby. Oh, my God. Hey, this
That's
is
right.
Hey, coming right at you guys.
You forgot? He was like, oh, yeah,
No,
that's right.
well, no, I didn't forget. It's just not on my list here.
Oh, my God. All right.
Yeah, well, there
I got to
you
say
go.
this. I feel super part of the family now.
Oh, you're
So-
in, bro.
As you should. Yeah, you're.
Yeah,
you're
we're gonna
totally-
we got some socks and soap later.
There you go. If you've gotten this far into the episode and you heard the news, it is true. Boski's going to be a daddy.
Oh, it's
Let's
true.
go.
He's gonna
For
be
the
a
second
Hey,
time.
he's gonna be a Padre fool.
He is going to be a
Be
padre.
a padre.
There
yeah,
you
so,
go.
about a wife. 10 weeks in.
Nice.
10 weeks in. She's due around the same as my oldest.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So
baby number 2, right?
baby number 2.
That's nice.
And I will
And-
say that will be the last one.
2 and through.
You going to cut
Through
it?
and
You
through.
can, you can do a little snip.
I'm snipping it up.
Oh.
I don't need condoms no more.
Hey.
That's it. Condoms suck. They're whack.
But you know who's not whack?
Who's not whack?
The undefeated teams in our Sunday League.
Who are those?
World Pod Classic.
Who's that?
So 705 yet, 2-0.
It's 11-12.
Yeah, they're still on top, and but they won't be after this week because Deep Friar's going to take them out, right?
That's right, baby.
There we go. Boxy Banter, Badass Billy Ballas. Unfortunately, he's losing this week. I don't see him coming back.
Great
But
name. Great name.
Who's he playing?
the boys from Gone Bridge and Podcast Nation, Pesky Pole Podcast Nation, are looking like they're gonna finish this
Oh,
week.
Red Sox
3-0.
Red Sox representing.
So,
saying.
Sucks.
so yeah, that's it for our World Pod Classic. And congratulations, Boski, for being a daddy
Padre.
for the second
Hell
time.
yeah. Honorary
Sounds
friar.
pretty awesome.
Honorary friar, baby.
Confirmed
Hell
sex
yeah.
haver twice.
Confirmed sex haver. Hell yeah.
Confirmed.
At least twice.
At least twice. You know what's funny? So not sure you guys know. So I ran into little Rube at the Dodger Stadium in Diego.
We know, but our listeners.
Yeah, we definitely
they-
do know. So that's pretty
don't.
much what we want to talk about
Oh,
for this
perfect.
episode. Is
Perfect.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in baseball right now, but
Yes.
obviously the big rivalry for the weekend, aside from the Mariners and Red Sox.
Yeah, well, which you can catch that on Soxy Time coming up soon.
That'll be coming up soon on Soxy Time. But aside from that, the big rivalry matchup for the weekend, actually for the whole week, really, because they
Yeah.
played earlier in the week too.
Seven.
True.
It was 7 games
last
in-
weekend.
in a week.
I'm just saying, if you had a thirst, a hunger to watch the Dodgers Padres series, you're
You're getting your money's worth.
overfed. You're getting your
Yeah.
money's
So-
worth.
I mean,
It's been good, man.
even I liked it.
If you love baseball and appreciate baseball, you're enjoying this week alone. Oh my God.
Indeed.
Well, it's a big
Indeed.
reason why Rube was unavailable a while back.
Yep.
For an episode was because he was catching the Dodgers and Padres.
Yeah.
He was,
No.
And so-
he was
Wait.
jerking off.
Yes.
In Dodger Stadium.
he?
Yes, you
No.
were.
He couldn't
Were
have been because he would have been kicked out. It's unacceptable anywhere. In
No, no.
Was he doing the two-hand thing?
Yeah. The
So-
cock
so you-
3000 thing.
The two
yeah.
cock, the two-hand, the two-cock hand,
the
3000.
3000 twister, 3000. Yeah, that one.
3000 twister.
No, we somebody.
Oh,
this
DH is so disappointed.
This
in us right now.
this Padre fan hooked me up with some tickets to go watch the Dodgers out there. I don't
Oh,
know.
we're gonna delete that real quick.
Yeah, whoever that guy was.
No, we're not.
But yeah, some guy hooked me up with some tickets, so I was able to go out there, and then I ran into this guy after a nice. It was a really good game.
Hold up. You said some guy hooked you up. This fool hooked you up with tickets. What are you talking about?
He didn't want to say his name.
Come on, bro.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to make it look like he got.
No,
he
dog,
got a.
you gotta
Anonymous.
flex
He got
that
a
shit.
handout from a Padre.
Anonymous.
You gotta flex.
Anonymous.
You gotta
It
flex.
wasn't him.
You gotta flex those
Anonymous.
breaded up chicken
Oh,
titties.
oh, I get it.
Oh,
Oh, I
anonymous.
get
It
it.
wasn't
I get
even
it.
him.
He's only here so he won't get fined. That's what's
I'm only
happening.
here, so I won't get fined.
That's
Anyway.
what's happening.
Love
So anyway, either way. it
Anyway,
happened.
so after the Mookie Betts diving catch to save the
Dookie
game.
Betts. Dookie Butts.
Dude,
Dookie Butts.
that was a
Dookie Butts.
clean.
It was a good game. It was a good
play.
game. It was back and forth.
That was wild.
There was still Dodger fans there, and then, it was a lot of friendly banter going back and forth. But
I wasn't being friendly.
no, I don't know. I didn't sit with this guy
Yeah,
during
we're
the
on the
game
complete opposite side.
because whoever hooked me up had me on the other side of the series, or
Yeah.
the other side of the stadium.
Whoever that Padre fan, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Anyway, so it was just fun. I love going down there. I'm a big Petco Park fan. I love that stadium. It's awesome.
You should just be a Padre fan, dog.
I
That's-
know.
Petco Park's the only good thing about San Diego right now.
Okay.
Come on, bro. No, I like me some.
Mid 70s
Ga-
every day
Gaslamp-
of your life. I
Gaslamp's
could think
pretty
of
dope.
better.
Gaslam's pretty
No,
dope.
no.
better
Petco Park.
things.
Petco Park is. If you've never been there, go.
Yes.
Go. I mean, the
absolutely.
tickets are half the price of
If
the
you're a Dodger
tickets.
fan, don't go. Fuck you. But aside from that,
No, but I'm
everybody
saying-
else
I love
go.
that.
I'm telling you, for the price that I pay for tickets there, is like upper deck at Dodger Stadium. No, you get a good value. Like you get good seats.
Well, the only reason you got to go to value is because I have membership season ticket holder tickets.
well,
Aside from that, those tickets were been $300.
okay, well, I was
So,
trying to hook
you're
you up, but
welcome.
apparently you're just writing yourself out.
Oh,
Now.
I don't care.
So it's okay.
No, I'll ride. I'll ride with
Big
it.
secret.
I'll ride with it.
No,
I'll
but
ride
I
with it.
mean, like, no, like there. I feel like when you go to a
Don't
game,
try to talk down Petco Park.
I'm not gonna talk down Petco Park. I love Petco Park.
I feel like he's sucking Petco Park's dick.
Oh, dude, I'm all
right
over
now.
it, dude. I'll spit on it and everything.
He's
I
like-
don't care.
Oh,
No, dude.
he two-hands it.
Petco Park is a beautiful ballpark. It was built right. It was built in the right location. It just has all the amenities of just having a good time at a ball game. It's got transportation. It's easy to get to. It's an awesome ballpark. It is nothing like Dodger Stadium. Dodger Stadium has my respect, but it's not my favorite stadium.
They threw out all my Mexican families just to build it. Respect.
You did send me that.
Respect.
Oh,
You did send me
Chavez
that article.
Ravine.
Yeah, Chavez Ravine. But to piggyback off of Rube, last time I went to the first time I went, the only time I've been to Petco Park,
The first, last, and the only.
the first, last, and only time the Red Sox were in town on Players Weekend. It was also Players Weekend and Star Wars night.
Nice.
My dumb ass didn't acquire shit. Like, I'm a collector. If you haven't listened to this podcast, I'm a goddamn collector. Now, Petco Park is, it's right off the coast.
Mhm.
And we sat not behind home plate, but like to the right of it at the super top deck. It was fucking cold.
It's still a good view.
Still good view.
There's not a bad seat in the house in Petco.
Not at all. And Jumbo Dog hit a bomb. Raffy Big Scoops Devers hit a bomb. It was awesome, dude.
Oh, that had been last season.
It was in 2019.
2019.
It's a nice stadium. It really is.
beautiful.
The Tony Gwynn statue is dope. That's probably one of my favorite amenities of Petco Park.
Attractions.
The Trevor Hoffman statue.
It's beautiful.
Dude, there's a little kids field right next to that. Like, it's pretty dope, dude. Like, I love it.
Aren't they like putting like you can sit and watch a game there
We're
right
putting
now?
these statues too. It's already getting built right now.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Already?
And in that
Starting at the toes.
left field area, like left from center to left field, all that it's like tents with beer vendors.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
like a little beer
dope,
garden.
dude.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, dude. So I
so-
highly recommend it.
Yes.
Go if you ever have an opportunity to do it.
Unless you're a Dodger fan.
Do that shit. Yeah, but do that shit.
Yeah.
Do it because you're a baseball fan.
You know what's funny? You guys probably have a lot of Dodger fan listeners based on where you're at, your location, geographically.
Probably
So
post wise, yeah.
respectfully, don't come to San Diego.
Please don't.
I love that.
Stay in your county.
Yes.
Stay in your county.
No, it's a beautiful ballpark.
No,
it's
is.
an awesome place to go.
It
I
really
I enjoy. Every time I go, I have a good time. The fans are classy. They're always, they're not being dicks to you. Like
Yes.
you can talk shit and have a good time, and
Yes.
it's never an issue unless you're around Javi, and it could be an issue.
Nah.
But-
But hold on. But to piggyback off of what you're just saying, Dodgers fans at Dodger Stadium fucking suck.
oh yeah, they suck. I hate
Dude,
'em.
I went to a Dodger game. They were playing the Cardinals. I remember Pujols hit like 2 jacks, bro. Some dude was just like walking. He was walking into the what do you call it, Danny? Remember when I had THC?
The concourse.
The concourse. Some Dodgers Cardinals fan
Tender
was
huggy
he's
cuddles.
walking into the concourse.
They weren't tender to him.
That's how you know I listen to you guys' podcast.
That's
I
what's
appreciate that. Cardinals fan was walking into the concourse, and some ass hat Dodgers fan, he poured his entire beer from like right above straight onto this dude's brand new hat, brand new jersey, dude.
That's terrible, dude.
And I was like,
Worst
man,
fan base ever.
these guys are a bunch of fucking assholes, bro.
There are some good Dodger fans out there, though.
No,
You know
there-
what? There's a lot of good Dodger fans out there for sure.
I get a
DH is trying to play the
Mariner
middle ground
positivity.
here. Yes.
Mariner
No, well,
positivity.
He's trying to be the nice guy. Here's what I will say. Some of the lowest IQ baseball fans I've ever met have been
God,
Dodger
yes.
fans.
God, yes.
Lowest IQ. But also, some of the highest IQ baseball fans have been Dodger fans.
This is-
So,
Fair enough,
you
yeah.
get two extremes. The issue is that the fucking lames ruin it for the good Dodger fans.
yeah.
Because the perspective is so different.
They're like tied
Right.
in with Raider fans.
Oh
They-
yes.
they're
Yeah.
just-
God, yes.
Yeah, they're
it's
like tied in. It's terrible.
It's
but the thing is, like, a lot of them don't really help the perception and stereotype of being a Dodger fan.
Totally. You know what it is?
Sucks.
It's like a caterpillar. During baseball season, well, then they become a cocoon, and then they open up, and now they're Raider fans. It's the same fucking people. They're the same. It's the same base. They just trade jerseys. They just
Yeah.
It could be-
they
it's
break
bad,
their shell.
dude.
They break the skin. The Dodger jersey comes
Dude.
on. Raider fan comes back. Raider jersey comes on.
And now they could go to fucking Vegas. Like,
Go
oh,
Chargers,
man.
baby.
There you go.
And they
So-
go.
I
They
mean,
go.
the Chargers are in LA, bro. So that kind of makes you an LA
Nah,
fan
nah,
in a way.
nah. They're
Nah.
still Dago Chargers.
They're just the Chargers.
Fair enough.
They don't have
Fair
a
enough.
title.
Well, I mean, I can't help but sometimes, like, Dodger fans do have kind of that perception
Stigma.
of
It's a stigma.
I don't know, being hardcore a little bit. And maybe if you see Ryan Seacrest wearing a Dodgers jersey, you might think he might slap you in the face in the parking lot. But yeah, you're
Wow.
right. That's just what happens because a lot of the bad news comes from Dodger fans. Dodger Stadium, bad shit that happens. But
like the whole
it's
thing
not
was-
always that way.
Yeah, like with the whole Stowe thing. Brian
Yeah,
Stowe.
that
that
of
was.
course.
I was there at that game. That was fucking terrible.
Why didn't you
dude.
help him, dog?
I wasn't there. I didn't physically see it happening, like physically there, but I was at that game.
But I mean,
and
I'm
it was
pretty sure
and it was a hostile game because it was a rivalry game.
Right.
But I mean, you can't let it go that
yeah,
far.
but-
It is for it's opening day. It's a meaningless game.
But I don't know if that Giants-Dodgers rivalry is, or I'm sorry, I don't know if the Padres-Dodgers rivalry is as intense as the Giants-Dodgers was in its heyday. You know,
When Barry was there.
when Barry was
Okay,
there, and
this
with-
is a new thing. We have a new villain, and his name is Manny Machado.
or Fernando Tatis.
No, it's Manny Machado. Fernando Tatis, he's still young. He hasn't got there yet.
You put some respect on his name.
No, I'm not. I don't hate on Manny Machado. Don't get me wrong.
Fucking hate
You hate
Manny
him.
Machado. He's
I think
he's a twat.
Hey, you want to take this outside?
Yes.
He will stand up for his man.
I like Manny
Baby
Machado.
cakes.
I think he's misunderstood. Let's just say
Yes.
that. But for a lot of Dodger fans, he's a new villain. He's a new villain. That's what Barry Bonds was to the Giants. Like, we hated him because he killed us, and Manny Machado is doing the same thing.
No, it's a cheap scapegoat. It's
What?
a cheap scapegoat.
Well, baseball needs a good rivalry, and there's nobody on the Giants that is hateable.
No,
really.
not right now. No, And-
Nobody on the Giants right now is hateable in the sense that the Padres are, you know. And I think with guys like, you know, Grisham or Machado and Tatis who like to showboat a little bit but also have fun and do it in a way that, you know, we'll kind of poke at the Dodgers a little bit. They'll poke at the Dodgers bear. Like the game today that we saw. Today, Saturday, Tatis's home run. Yeah, you're doing it right now. Tatis's home run to lead off the game, turned back to his dugout and covered one eye.
After you get off the Bauer.
A little poke at Trevor Bauer.
I also
Well,
like that
that's it.
I also like that he hit 2 jacks last night on the 22nd anniversary or 23rd.
Of his pops. Yep.
22nd or 23rd.
At 20.
If it's 23rd, Tatis wears 23. But
I don't think it. I don't think.
I
it was
think it was
that.
20 I think it was 22nd,
that,
right?
I don't think it was that cool of a coincidence, but it was good.
it was dope. That's dope. That was
Either
dope
way.
shit.
Either way.
Baseball's romantic as fuck.
It really is.
Yes.
But as he crossed home plate when he hit that leadoff homer, he also did a little bit of that Conor McGregor walk.
A little walk.
There you go. Yeah, he did a little bit of that. It was pretty clear and obvious what he was doing.
What did he do before he hit third?
Oh,
I saw him do something, but
he
but
always
the
does
camera was like kind of far.
Yeah. So he has this little sexy thing when he turns rounds third. He does a little stutter step.
Oh, okay.
So he does a
He
stutter
does a
step.
little
But that's
shuffle.
every
It's
time.
like-
like
Yes.
a little shuffle thing. Like
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
what he
same
does.
move he does when he met his girlfriend at the club in San Diego. Yeah, he just like, you know, as he was
a little 1-2 step.
as he was rounding the bar. Goes up to his girl and gives a little slap on the ass. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were my coach."
Oh shit.
Hey, what's your name, by the way?
Oh my goodness.
And so anyway, yeah, no, that he's been doing that all year, right? Did he do it last year too?
Yeah. Honestly, Tatis has some of the most like sexy swag I've seen outside of Ken Griffey.
Oh yeah,
Like the
Yeah.
only comparable there is Griffey, in my opinion, personally.
Okay.
yeah. I think
like
so.
that.
I think so. I think, you know, right now his game is pretty comparable to Baez, Javi Baez.
I hate that guy.
Why do you
Yeah.
why do you hate Baez, Rube?
Because he's an inch taller.
I don't. I think he's a little overrated.
Do you
Well-
think he's better than future MVP Bryce Harper?
We're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, I think that, you know, with Baez's swagger, like, he's a good player. They won a championship. He's got a little bit of that swagger, and I think that's kind of what Tatis plays with. But, you know, the one thing lacking is just a little bit of that. I don't want to say street cred, not necessarily street cred, but that postseason cred. You know what I mean? Like, he's itching to get into that World Series,
Sure.
and you get him into a World Series, and that's just the start of it right there.
You saw what he did playoffs, the division series last year. The pimped home run. It's on the cover of shows everywhere, all over America, Canada. Shout out to my Canadian boys.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. But
Yep.
you saw what he did. So you saw that, right? Here's what I will say as a Padre fan, and I'm being super objective about this. He has to stay healthy, right?
Indeed.
Like the potential, the talent. This guy could be he is a superstar now.
Yeah.
But imagine if he could do in what we've seen in these little snapshots, right? These 30-game runs, these playoff runs. Imagine you saw that over 162 year after year for 2 years.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what's
My
missing right now
God.
about Tatis is just the fact that he hasn't done it just yet for a full 162 game season.
1,000%.
So if he can do
He's my
that this
boy.
year, where he cracks 30-30. I think he can do 40-40.
I know somebody that he said can
Oh.
crack 40-40.
All right, hold up. All right, so you had texted me about that. I need the backstory on
All right,
that
so
specifically.
after the game, me and Javier hung out. Had
What
beers
game?
After the Dodger Padre game
Where?
in San Diego.
Uh-huh.
Naughty Barrel. Naughty. Oh, what? Wait, no free advertisement.
No free ads.
No
free
free
ads.
ads. No free
Naughty
ads.
Barrel, good beer.
Naughty Barrel.
Shout out to
Shout out.
Stefan for grabbing my beer, my bill, bro.
The Naughty Bear? You guys went to a strip club?
Ooh, that's a heavy bill too.
I know. I was like, hey, bro, here. He's like, nah, man, we don't accept Dodger money here. I was like, damn, dude.
Dope.
Little
I need to
D's,
come
baby.
to San Diego
little
more
D's.
often.
I mean, hey, perspective is everything, is what I always say.
Nah,
That's
shout
true.
out Stefan. Thanks for grabbing my bill,
Stefan?
bro. Stefan.
Mike Stefanovic.
Anyway.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Stefan.
Jack Stefan.
That's my ride or die right there.
Nah, that guy's cool. You know why? Because he keeps you in check.
He does. Yeah.
Hey, so we're having beers and we're hanging out and we're talking and three witnesses, myself, my wife, and Stefan, heard Javier say one day Trent Grisham will be a 40-40 guy.
Nah.
And Stefan said,
Fake news.
really?
Fake news.
Should I put money? Where can I place that bet right now against
Yeah,
you?
I kind of want to put that bet too. Shit.
Oh.
Fake.
He claims he never said it. He's like, no,
Fake
bro.
news.
I said 30-30. I said,
I
even
said-
30-30 is
I
pushing
said-
it, but you said 40-40. 3 confirmed people said you said 40-40. Even your homie said you said 40-40.
Javi.
Come on, bro.
Defend
Just-
yourself.
Hey, bro. It's okay. You can just eat it, bro. It's just like,
Defend
hey,
yourself.
man, I was out of line. I shouldn't have said something like that. Blame it on the alcohol. Do
Oh,
something.
nice,
Come on,
nice,
bro.
nice.
Because Trent Grisham will never get to a 40-40. Ever.
30-30.
I might have
He's
to.
calling 30-30.
I said 30-30.
Nah.
So here's what happens. Sorry.
I'm gonna have
let's
to.
back up for a second.
I'm gonna have to. For once, I'm gonna have to agree with Rube here.
All right. So here's what happens. So my boy Stefan, I love that motherfucker, but he and I go back and forth all the time. He loves to fucking just.
I
Like,
want to
dig
know.
into
I
me.
want to know why you love him.
Oh, that's my boy. That's my dog.
Okay.
Like straight up.
Boski was hoping
Like-
for something else.
I was looking for a different answer.
Okay, that's gross.
So
Okay, continue.
Boom, boom.
I'm the dude that runs his mouth, talks shit,
Yeah.
and I hold my own. Don't get me wrong. But when people try to step up, Stefan's the quiet guy in the back. When they try to fight me, he steps up and he's like, "Oh, that's an Islander right there, dog. He's an Islander. You don't
All
fuck
right.
with him.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's a big dude.
Mhm,
He's
mhm.
hefty.
Yep.
But he's my boy. We just went back. I've done a lot for him. He's done a lot for me in respect.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
what I will say, because of that, because we know each other so well,
Right.
that motherfucker always like just tries to dig at me a little further, a little.
Gets under the skin.
He gets away with a lot because of our past.
Right.
But in that situation, he backed up Rue because he was like, "Oh yeah, you totally said that," because he's trying to make me.
No, homie, because you
Of
fucking
course.
said it.
No.
That's why.
I said,
That's because you fucking said it.
No.
He was like, he looked at you, his fucking head went sideways and said, what?
No.
Like, you
I
fucking kidding me
said-
right now?
nope.
Oh, you can deny it, bro, but hey, my wife earlier told me to say, hey,
I
she
said-
told you, she was like,
I said,
hey,
Trent,
how you said that shit.
I said my boy Grish, he's gonna go 30-30 this decade. 30-30 at least once
In this
a
decade, so he has 10 years to do that.
This decade he's gonna go 30-30.
This decade, he's going 30-30. That's a big window.
It's a big window, but at the same time, you gotta
I like
think,
that.
you look at his body type, right?
Uh-huh.
He's not necessarily a power hitter. Eventually, I'd see him going to left field. I don't see him going to
Mm-hmm.
right because he doesn't have the arm. But his body type, he's gonna be a productive left
He's a
fielder.
beautiful man.
Oh, he's
There you
my boy Rube over here don't like him, but
Mm.
go.
Well,
That's
I'll
not-
tell you.
well, DH don't like
I
him
was the
either.
one that at first, like, okay, it kind of started with, you know, he pimped that home run off of Clayton Kershaw,
And that
but
was an
he had
awesome
done
pimp.
he had done nothing in the game until that point. He was the guy that gave up the winning run to the Washington Nationals in the playoffs when the
Uh-huh.
ball snuck past him in the outfield as a member of the Milwaukee Brewers.
totally. You know why he did that though, right?
to get traded.
To get traded to the Padres
Okay.
because he knows he's gonna be a
Okay,
winner,
okay.
baby.
Part of the plan.
Let's go!
Regardless, like just the fact that he did that off of one of the most polished pitchers in the game up in that point. One of the most polished pitchers in the game, probably one of the most respected pitchers in the game. The fact that he kind of just did that, just rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, you know what, Chris, you're not all that, dog. You're not all that.
Damn.
But I'll tell you, hold on. But I'll tell you though, the last home run that he hit against the Dodgers in this most recent series, put his head down. It was an absolute tank.
Oh yeah, he crushed it.
Halfway up the bleachers, just put his head down, ran around the bases.
He loves that high pitch. Yeah.
Those home runs are the best.
Off of Walker Buehler, big time pitcher.
98-mile-an-hour fastball.
Big time
turned on
pitcher,
it,
took it deep. You know, he just put his head down and ran the bases. So at that moment, he gained some of my respect back.
So here's my counter argument to what you're saying, because you're saying he pimped a home run off a polished, respected.
Well, because he had done nothing in the game at that point.
Historically, whatever.
Yeah. And he coming from him, a player who gave up a postseason series, did nothing at that point. So that's why I rubbed it the wrong way.
You're not the only one with that argument,
right?
A lot of Dodger fans were like, "How you gonna disrespect?" Even their manager, fucking Roberts, came out and was like, "How you gonna do that off a Hall of Famer?"
Yeah, exactly. And who are you? Type.
So
of
let's back up. Let's go back to 2018, right? Max Muncy. Bumgarner.
Big Dick Muncy.
In San Francisco.
Oh,
Muncy hits a jack off this dude.
Right. Bumgarner. Yeah.
Right. Ends up in fucking the coast.
It was in the ocean.
Three-time World Series champion.
Speaking of the ocean, Bumgarner, because he pimped it. Bumgarner was like, just fucking run the bases. And he's like, if you don't like it, go get it from the ocean. So now we talk about a respected pitcher.
Right.
Who? But I know
respected to
at that point
three-time World Series winner.
At that point in time, yes.
3-time more successful than a Kershaw. And they're disrespecting it. So if you're gonna say that argument and you're gonna say that they're disrespectful,
that's fair.
Fuck the Dodgers.
that is a fair argument. That is a fair argument. I'll give
a
fair argument.
You can't do one with the other. So if you're gonna talk shit on my boy Grish for fucking pimping, his probably the biggest home run at that point of his career.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
If let him enjoy that shit.
He enjoyed it a little bit too much, in my opinion. But you know,
but piggybacking off what he said, I like the word piggybacking today. Piggybacking off what he said, I mean, I'd say Big Dick Muncy, he enjoyed it a little too much.
It's fair. It's a fair point.
But
it's a fair point.
They literally screen printed T-shirts that said "Get it at the ocean" the next game, and they were wearing it during their warm-ups.
That sounds like disrespect to me.
How is that in their stadium? How is that's disrespectful as hell?
So well, I mean, but don't get me wrong. I've never liked the Dodgers though. I just didn't like Grisham. I didn't like Grisham, and I've never really been a Dodgers fan. I like the Padres. I can't say anything really too bad about the Padres. But Grisham at that moment in time, I didn't really feel like he was the right person to be able to do that. You know, to show up Kershaw at that moment. I don't think he was the right type of player to do that.
You know what? I almost disagree with that. Ooh, I keep knocking this. I almost disagree with that because I'm as young as this team is, right? Somebody has to drop a dick somewhere, right?
Well, yeah, they're that type of player. They're that type of team that they're going to be the ones to kind of break that barrier, kind of like the White Sox of the American League this year.
So I'll ask you, like, who would you have respected out of the Padres to hit a home run and pimp it? Nobody, aside from maybe Manny.
I mean,
maybe Haas?
But see, like we came from
Manny, never Manny.
Right? If it was Manny, it'd probably be a very different conversation. Because everybody be like, well, fuck Manny, that's who he is.
Well, of course he did that.
Yeah, because you hate, right? Of course, right?
Yeah.
So who would you have respected?
I don't think anybody really. I think. See, because we came from a school of baseball training where it was, you hit a home run, you act like you've done it before. You put your head down, you dodge the bases.
That's me.
You high five, all right, and you do that. And I would have been perfectly fine if that's how it was. It just at that time, in that moment, with everything happening, it didn't sit right. But I will tell you this though, like with his home run lately this week against the Dodgers, against Walker Buehler in a big series with these two teams being top talent teams and hitting the home run and treating it the way that he did. Like, he gained some of that respect back because that's what the Padres should be about. The Padres are the underdog, in my opinion, in the division. Yeah. They are the underdog.
They have something to prove right now.
Yeah, they are the underdog, and it kind of looks bad when you act like you're the top dog, and you're not just yet.
Here's what I will say. As a Padre fan community, Padres Twitter, shout out. What I will say is Dodger fans always talk shit. Oh, you guys won a division series. You guys had a fucking party in the fucking streets. Like, oh, you guys don't know how to celebrate. You guys don't know how to win. You don't know how to be
sore winners. Sore winners.
And for me, I'm like, so what? Guess what? We haven't been winners. I'm gonna enjoy this shit like a motherfucker. I win a division series, guess what? I'm gonna go party in the streets.
Hell yeah.
I don't care.
I agree with that.
Progress.
What are you gonna tell me? What are you gonna tell me?
Progress.
You
Yeah.
don't know how to celebrate. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna celebrate the way I want to,
Exactly.
Hey, you guys
So
got
what?
you guys
You don't
got
know how to
Gaslamp.
win.
You guys know how to celebrate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell
Shit,
yeah.
we don't get that in
Hell
downtown
yeah.
LA.
Well, just to put into context, I hate when the Mariners do that type of shit too. Like way back when, I'm sure you guys remember this, but one time in the is the episode over, Boski?
Nope. It's
You
not.
cut me off?
No, keep going. You're
I
good.
want to thank my mom. I want to thank my wife.
Now you're good.
Okay, no, when the Mariners did that way back when, you guys remember when Fernando Rodney, closing for the Mariners, came in the 8th inning, shut down the Angels in the 8th inning, and did his little flecha thing. He did a little flecha in the 8th inning, but he still had one more inning to go. Angels came back, scored the tying run and or leading run or whatever, and they did the flecha back again. They did Pujols and Mike
good.
Trout did the flecha to each other.
I like that.
They came back because the game wasn't over and the Mariners were over
Yeah.
here celebrating. So I hate when the Mariners do it too. But just the fact is, like, I like humble players, and when you've got the talent, you prove it on the field, but yet you're still kind of like you got that humble attitude about it. That's kind of where I'm like, all right,
That's like the Will Myers,
You got the
Will
secret
Myers,
sauce.
Hosmer. Those guys are humble dudes. You don't see those guys bat flipping, celebrating.
But
I
don't
mean-
get me wrong, I don't mind a good bat flip.
No, yeah,
I don't mind a
but
good
you
bat
better
flip,
do
but
it in a big situation.
when it's a bit extravagant. is
Yeah,
where
like
it's
it better be the right moment. You know, you don't do it.
But you tell me that Grisham bat flip wasn't the right moment?
I think
No,
that
at that
one-
time, at that time, it probably was because it was late in the season, and it was, you know, you guys were hunting for, you know, trying to sneak up on us. I get it, but if it would have happened in the first, like in this series right now, like Tatis did right now, like I wouldn't say that it's uncalled for. It was a big moment for him today because he's been like killing us right now, but it has to be the right moment. It has to be the right moment.
I think that bat flip is what set off the rivalry in a sense because we didn't really talk about it until that point,
Yeah.
and it riled up the Dodgers.
It did.
And the reason why, another big reason why I was not a fan of it was because look what it did for the Dodgers in the postseason.
It just
They
rolled with
swept
it.
the Padres.
No.
And
okay.
I think
All right,
I think that was
Fact
an
checks.
underlying.
let's go back.
I think that
You gotta
that
fact check the sweep.
I think that was a little bit of an underlying motivating factor for the Dodgers was that bat flip off of Kershaw when
Fact
they
check.
felt the disrespect.
Fact check.
And a champion,
Fact check.
like Michael Jordan says, he always took the littlest thing that anybody said as motivation
Sure.
to be the greatest basketball player there is. And so I think that bat flip gave the Dodgers a little bit of that underlying motivation to sweep them in the postseason that year.
I can literally say the same thing and argue the opposite.
All right.
I think that bat flip gave the fucking Padres credibility to believe in themselves that they could. Ooh,
You're fine.
to believe in themselves.
It
that-
did, yeah.
that all of a sudden, hey, we could play with the big boys.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the last 5 years of back and forth, the last 5 years of this best farm system, it accumulated in that moment, that bat flip,
Yep.
the Grisham bat flip.
That's really what it boils down to, the Grisham
Right.
bat flip.
The Grisham bat. 5 years of having the best farm system, hearing about all the hot lava. If you're a Padre fan, you know what I'm talking about.
Hot lava.
Hot lava. Hot lava. So, again, 5 years culminated in that moment. We bat flipped on Kershaw. Let's go. But the fact check that I'm checking you on
Yeah.
is, we got swept. And I'll own that. I'll own that 100%. We got swept. But guess what? If Lamet was in it and Clevenger was in it, it would have been a completely different series.
It could have been.
It-
And it probably would have been.
It would
You're
have
right. You're right.
But I get it. Baseball, you don't just have to be good. You have to be able to stay healthy, and that's part of the game. That's part of that's part of it. So I get that. We didn't lose the talent. We lost the operational side of the game. Yes. Sorry.
So, yeah, there you go. Now we
Yes.
can hear you, bro.
Okay, perfect.
No, we could have
get-
heard you, but
you
it was
get
just very low.
passionate though. But that's when you're getting passionate.
I
You're
love
getting
that.
Passionate about the
I
Padres.
love that.
Yes.
I have a good question for you.
Sure, ask me.
I've been saying this for a little while that the Padres medical staff,
Oh.
I feel that they're willing to push players if they're injured to try to keep playing. And they're willing to be like, okay, we didn't like what we heard here. Like, kind of like with the Clevenger situation. Oh, we'll just get him something going, and then we'll get him going. And then they lost him for a season.
Yes.
Then we have Lament. Oh, we're going to do PRP therapy on him, and we're going to hope that he does better. And he got hurt. You got Tatis, who has a shoulder issue that potentially, one swing or one slide or anything could be a season-ending injury. Do you feel that the medical staff is looking in the best interest of the Padres sometimes? Or do you think that they're just trying to push to try to get where they need to be?
This is actually a pretty big conversation within the Padre fan base community, our medical staff. There's a pretty good meme going around. The porn star, what's his name? Something Sins. Johnny
Roop?
Sins. Johnny Sins.
Johnny Sims.
Johnny Sins.
Who the hell is Johnny Sims? I'm Googling
All right,
Johnny
Google.
Sims.
Whatever. So he's a porn star, but the whole joke is that he's played a bunch of characters. He's been
Like in
a
porn,
cop.
he's been
Yeah,
like,
he's been a cop.
he's been like a character in
He's
every
been
porn.
a military, and
Wow.
he's been a doctor.
They couldn't
And,
use like Johnny Depp.
No. So
Okay.
so the joke is that
I'm Googling
it's him-
Johnny Sims porn.
Johnny Sins, but
Okay,
so
broski.
he's
I
wearing
want
a medical
images.
doctor, and it says the Padres medical staff.
Oh,
and it's
shit.
him, and it's him as the Padres medical staff.
Oh,
Is it
wow.
it's the bald guy.
Yes, so, it's pretty funny. So that's been going around a lot.
Shout out Monday's Hangout. That's their idol.
What the?
Here's what I
Wow.
will say. The Padres have sent the most people to Tommy John in the last 5 years than any other team, and it's by far. I think we have 22 pitchers have gone Tommy John in the last 6
Jeez.
years.
That's crazy.
Right, and I think it's like 7 more than the next team. So
Well-
what I will say is something in the system is wrong, right? If it's in the minors, if it's in the major leagues, or if it's just all together, something is wrong, right? What I will say, the Padres, when we draft heavy slider pitchers. Like when their repertoire is like when they got that nasty, tight slider, we go heavy, especially in Latin America. We draft a lot of dudes that just their main
They
pitch,
got-
their strikeout pitch is their slider.
Their hard slider.
So here's what I will say. The slider is probably the nastiest pitch on your elbow. So if we lean into that as an organization and we believe in that pitch, you're also going to see the bad that you'll get the result, but you're also going to see
On
the
a
nasty
short
side.
term, because you're gonna have injuries. Is it worth the risk? Sometimes
Totally.
it is.
Yes.
So
So one thing after another. Yes, medical staff. You can blame it on all of that, but then I look at other organizations that look at CC Sabathia, right? Nasty slider, and had a career. And I could be wrong, but I don't think he ever went under the knife. Maybe he got injured.
I think he had a shoulder thing, but it was very minor.
Fact check.
We'll have to fact check it. But
Fact
I,
check it.
Check.
but I mean, I don't think it was any Tommy John or anything like that.
Hang on, I've been wanting to do this since I said I want to do this, so I'm gonna do it right now.
Do it.
Do it. Cup check.
Cup check.
Cup check.
We'll be back.
All right, and I guess we're back from the
Refills,
cup check.
refills.
You guys might think it's 30 seconds, but it actually took us about 45 minutes. But it's cool.
Yeah.
Time flies in the pod room.
A lot has happened since then.
Yeah,
Since
A
our
lot
cup
did.
check.
we lost a member.
We lost a man. We lost a limb.
Yeah. He's on the DL. DH is on the DL.
Nah, DH had to go. He's got his family, so he's got
IL,
things
baby.
to do. So it's all good. It's all good.
Progressive.
So we're gonna continue to hold it down.
Yes.
So we were talking about the Padres and the Dodgers medical staff, and I'm sorry, the Dodgers. Of course, I have to say Dodgers.
They both suck.
The Padres medical staff and the whole thing about the Tommy Johns.
Yeah, I guess this is sum up that conversation. We'll just tie the knot and move on. Yes, it's a problem, and we're aware of it. And
I think they need to change something.
when you look back, and you look like I said, when you look
It's
at
a trend. That's when it's a trend. It's like there's something going on, right?
totally. 22 Tommy Johns in 6 years. That's tough.
22.
And
That's
you got-
Damn.
That's a big number.
It's a lot, man.
That's a lot.
It's big.
So
Something's wrong organizationally, for sure.
yeah. Well, one thing you guys did get right, which I respect this guy, I really like this guy, is Cronenworth. Dude,
Ooh.
Cronenworth is legit. That motherfucker can hit anything. We were talking about it when we were drinking the other day at the bar.
That's white Tony Gwynn.
He was what he had only missed on that date. He had only swung and missed throughout the season 3 times.
That's right. Boski said it earlier. Whiff rate.
Whiff rate.
His whiff rate.
Whiff rate.
Dude, he only swung and missed 3 times. So my thing is, yeah, it's amazing. And when he does strike out, it's usually looking, obviously, because he's not swinging and missing, or maybe he fouls something off into the glove. But is he comparable to Tony Gwynn right now?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Legitimately, it's just fun to say it. It's fun to say it. It's fun to be like, oh, but dude, Tony Gwynn, not just of what his success on the field, but like what he meant to San Diego, his loyalty to San Diego.
He's a career guy.
He went to SDSU, played basketball. He wasn't even on the baseball team when he went to SU. He went on a basketball scholarship.
That's crazy.
Wild, right?
Crazy. Met the guy. Awesome.
Yes. He went on a basketball scholarship, and SDSU baseball coach was like, we need people. And I guess one of the dudes was on the baseball team at SDSU, played baseball, Little League with Tony Gwynn.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, the dude right there, our point guard, he plays baseball too. So the basketball coach was like, no, he's not playing baseball. He's not going to do both. He's not going to do it. So it took the baseball coach to bribe the basketball coach to be like, yo, just let me have this dude for this much.
Yeah.
And then they're like, fine. I guess it took a couple months, but fine, do it. So he was a 2-sport athlete. Crazy. He got drafted by the Clippers as a point guard when they were in San Diego. When they were in Dago, he got drafted by the Clippers. 2 months later, he got drafted by the Padres.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's nuts, man.
Crazy. So he had the choice to he's like, do I want to pursue basketball or do I want to pursue baseball? And for him, his decision was like, I'm too short to succeed in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do baseball.
Yep.
And we know how that worked out.
Yep.
Right?
And I drafted him as my cleanup hitter. I'm an all-time
draft.
I'm all-time.
No,
draft.
Respect.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
High IQ, high baseball IQ.
I know.
Right?
when I went to, I've told this story before, but I got to meet the guy playing in a tournament out there at San Diego State, and awesome guy, dude, awesome. I heard a lot of people like, oh, he was kind of a jerk. I'm like, nah, dude, he's just, if you treat him with respect, he respects you. He's an awesome guy, and
I've never been blessed. I was never blessed to actually see him. I've seen him play in person, but to interact with him, never.
Oh, dude,
I wish I would.
I went to a like a hitting camp here in the Big League Dreams in
Chino, was it the Palm Springs?
not
one?
Chino. Anyways,
The one in Eastvale.
the one in Eastvale, yes. Tony Gwynn and Barry Bonds were supposed to be there.
Oh,
Barry Bonds did not show.
that's big league right there.
He big leagued this hitting camp,
Big
but he big leagued the Big League Dreams, and but Tony Gwynn was there, and all he talked about was hitting wiffle balls off of a tee. He's like, this is all I do, guys. This is all I do.
That voice.
Yeah, and I mean that was my only interaction ever. I mean I didn't even talk to the guy. You know, all
I didn't even know it was him until
Low
he spoke.
IQ. Dodger. Low IQ.
No.
super low IQ.
So I was stretching and doing all my shit, and there was somebody dragging the field. This is when he was the head coach at SDSU, and I was like, "What? He's dragging the field right now? Like we're about to start." And then he parks his little machine, whatever I guess I don't know, your dragger. I don't know what you call it, but he comes up and he's like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" As soon as I heard that voice, I was like, "Oh shit, it's Tony Gwynn."
Dude, that voice, man.
Yeah, and then he comes up,
Yeah.
and I was telling Boski and DH before that the awesome thing was that he actually stayed and watched the games, and he took notes on all of us. And he said one thing that we did really well, and one thing that he saw that we could improve on our game, that was awesome. You know, that was cool because I felt like, okay, he actually paid attention.
Yeah.
Like for me, he was like, okay, your ability to put the bat on the ball is good, but you need to hit more line drives, even though I almost hit it out at STU. And he was like, if you get more line drives and you'll get more doubles, you're a quick guy. You need to leg shit out. And, all right, cool. So I took that, and that's what it was. But I didn't listen, of course, obviously. But that's the way it was. But no. Cronenworth, though. Cronenworth is just such a good ball player, dude. Like,
Yeah,
defensively, he's
he
good.
made such a sick double play last night. Was it last night?
Yeah, it was last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
No, was it?
Yeah.
No, it was Thursday night.
Friday. Oh, Thursday.
Thursday.
They saved the
Machado
day.
made the
It's-
game a good
wow.
catch the other day.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes. Here's what I gotta say about Crone. Stay out of the Crone zone.
Oh,
That's a Crone
The
zone.
Crone
stay out of the
zone.
Crone zone.
There's another Crohn's that I know of, and it's not a good one. Crohn's disease. Don't want that.
No thanks.
Dude, here's what I gotta say. Everyone always says, don't ever make a trade with the Rays because you're gonna get fleeced.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Guess what? We fleeced the Rays, dog. So that was the Tommy
Was that-
Pham trade. That was the Tommy
okay.
Pham trade.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's what like
Everybody was like,
that.
"Wait, who's Cronenworth? Who the fuck is that guy?"
I thought it was it. I thought it was Margot.
No, that's second. That's
That was the other one.
That was a second trade. We traded Margot for Blake Snell.
God. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So here's what I gotta say. AJ Preller, our GM, we're building the statue already.
No. Wait, hold on. I gotta stop you for a second. You didn't trade Margot for Snell. They played in the World Series last season.
Oh, you're right about that. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Fact check in
That's
real
no-
time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I know we did. So we sent Renfro. No, what the hell? Who?
Yeah,
what was that trade?
Renfro was gone.
All right. So here's what I gotta say. We ended up trading. Oh no, you're right. It was
Yeah.
Luis Patino.
Okay.
Luis Patino for Snell, and I think we sent a couple other
Right.
prospects.
Yeah.
But Luis Patino was the key factor in that trade because it's Rays baseball, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna give up 3
Yeah.
years of Snell, but we're gonna get 6 years of Patino. And Patino, he was our second top prospect in our organization, which is our farm system was like
Yeah. You had a lot.
hot lava.
Yeah. Hot. Oh,
That's a
Okay.
thing apparently.
So Scott
hot
Boras.
lava.
All right, so Scott Boras.
Okay.
Scott Boras.
guy.
Scott Boras had an interview, and he's like, somebody asked him like, "Oh, who are your top people going to go to?" And he said, "If I'm going to trade any of my top guys that need to win a world championship now, I'm going to trade them the Padres." Why? Because their organization has. He described it as a volcano, and he's like, they have a bunch of hot lava in the farm system that's ready to explode.
Okay.
So hot lava, Padres farm system.
Nice.
To look into that.
Reference
I like that.
referenced by Scott Boras.
Hot
So
lava.
as a matter of fact, shout out to Hot Lava. That's a Padres podcast. They actually named
Really?
it after that phrase.
Really?
There's
Nice.
a Padres podcast called
Nice.
Hot Lava.
That's
Those are the
dope.
boys. They're cool. They're cool stuff.
That's dope.
That's
Love
cool.
that.
That's cool.
Yep.
So, another one I want to talk to you about because we were both at that game was the Profar Jerickson Profar swing.
Oh God.
Bro, come on, dude.
Catcher interference.
Oh, get out of here with that, dude. all right. Look at.
I will say the swing looked very altered.
I'm
It looked pretty bad, and Dallas Braden called him out on it and was like, "Look, bro, I've seen you take some swings like that before in Oakland with 2 strikes."
that's not big league. That's not big league. How you gonna call out your boy?
Oh my gosh.
It's not
Yeah.
big league.
I don't know, bro. That was a little sketch.
I'm going with the call on the field.
I mean, if that was my home team, I would go with the call on the field too.
Call on the field,
I
baby.
mean,
Catch
it is what
interference.
it is, but
You know what I loved about it is that fucking Kershaw guy's panties all fucking in a bunch. Like that.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
of course. Anytime the Dodgers get upset, the Padres love it. They love it.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers.
Look, man, just the fact that when they altered their rotation, when the Dodgers altered their rotation,
Bro,
that-
every game counts, bro.
That was a big.
You
time.
got to
Yeah.
take it.
that's a sign of respect.
Yeah, you
That's
got
a sign of like, all right, these guys are dangerous. We gotta,
Yeah,
we gotta.
You
move
got
some shit
you
around.
got to take
And
every
then-
game.
And then, look at Dodgers fans were like, "Nah, chale ese," and and then Mookie makes
Dookie Butts.
Dookie Butts makes that's so dope. Dookie Butts makes an amazing catch in center field to end the game, which
Wow.
would have tied it or ended the game.
Which
or
we,
whatever.
we both watched,
Wow.
and I was cheering. He
Look
was
at-
like, "Oh,
Wow.
Look at it. Look, he popped up. He was banging his chest.
Wow.
Dude, confirmation. This shit means everything to these motherfuckers.
yeah." You go
It's
out.
confirmation,
You got to
dude.
go out, man. You got to do it. But you know what? Like for me, it's like, dude, I hate when managers be like, "Oh, it's early in the season. It's
Mhm.
early in the season," because
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker, when you're playing 163, like that game
true.
counted. You know what I
True.
mean? Like you have to put yourself in a position to win every game.
Yo, views from the bench or Big Dick Ben, what's his name?
Big Dick, badass Billy Ballas.
Badass Big Dick Ballas. Shout out.
Badass Big Dick Ballas.
Shout out.
I almost want to call this episode that just because of the funny ass name.
But no, you got to call it Dookie Butts. But what I will
I
say,
might call it Dookie Butts.
but what I will say is he said it right during the group chat.
Mhm.
He said, you can't you won't win the season in April.
But
You
can
can definitely lose it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Mhm.
you have to win every game.
Yeah.
You have to put yourself in the position, especially against the Padres.
But say that to your boys. Your boys are like, oh no, we didn't do that on purpose.
Fucking
Bullshit. Guess
Dude,
who-
I knew they took that. Once I saw that, I was like, oh, they're trying to sweep these fools.
Oh, 100%.
They want to be like, they want to shut them down, shut down their confidence because
And
confidence.
they want to make it happen early.
Yeah, you want to do it early and be like, fuck, like let's put these guys back. Right now, what are the standings? They're 4 games back, I believe, after today. I think they're 4 games back.
No, we're 12 and 11.
Well, I mean,
12 and 11, I think. But from you guys,
yeah, at the moment, you guys are 4 games
Yeah.
back in 3rd place with San Francisco.
surprise.
I know.
Is it
Where
though?
did they come from?
Wow.
No, but here's what I gotta say. San Francisco last year?
Trash.
No, like
Well, they were showing-
were
they showed signs.
competitive, right? So I think about I'm looking at like San Francisco. I'm like, damn. I'm looking like, oh, they got
They had
Devon.
they had young Yaz.
They I
Uh,
don't know. Maybe
They might
like,
surprise some people.
Let's get some people. Let's give them 1 or 2 years. I think with the core
Mhm.
that they have right now, obviously, fucking their catcher, what's his name?
Buster
Posey?
Posey. Obviously, he's gonna be gone, but like the new core that they're trying to build around,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's gonna be nasty.
I mean, you look at it, they're
it might be nasty.
they're okay. So the Padres are 12 and 11.
The
one game
Giants.
over 500.
The Giants are 13 and 8, 2 games back of LA.
Yeah, they're 13 and 8, 2 games back. So I don't think we play them for a little while. But of course, look at that, man. I'm
hold
looking at this run differential, dude.
38.
The Dodgers are 33 plus 33, and then the Padres are plus 8. And even with that, like, dude, the Padres and the Giants, the Giants are plus 9.
yeah.
Like, and it's still pretty close.
Yeah.
They're not blowing them out.
Here's
you
what
know
I will
mean?
say: the Dodger run differential is pretty inflated. Not gonna lie, because if you think about their run differential when we played, if you look at the final score, it was 12-6, right?
Mhm.
But if you watch the game,
Yeah.
it was way more competitive, right? So that gave you an extra 6 runs in that differential, right? But the scoreboard will tell you otherwise.
Oh, dude,
that game was
These games
fire.
have been amazingly good.
every single
Every single one.
You know what? I know we're looking at the standings, and this has nothing to do with the NL West, but I'm looking at the NL East just because we're looking at the
With
standings.
Philly with their -5.
Well, Philly has a. What time is it? It's 12:35.
AM.
Yeah, AM. Philly's sitting at a 10-10 win loss
In
record.
first place.
In first place with a -5 differential.
It's a
Chasing them is the New York Mets at 8-8
Wow,
because
they're
of
tied
their
for first.
because of their COVID
yeah. They've been
issues
postponed
with a
few
negative
times.
with a -15 run difference.
Wow.
You know what's funny? Like everybody used to was laughing going into the season that the NL Central was going to be the weakest division, and they always said that the NL East was going to be pretty
Yeah.
strong. But that's pretty weak.
I hate
Yeah,
Bryce
dude.
Harper,
I mean,
bro. I hate Bryce Harper.
dude, it's funny. Like,
I hate
you know
the
what?
Dodgers, so cool.
The last place Cincinnati is sitting at a +14 differential.
In
run
last
difference
place.
in last place.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, they haven't really played their division yet. So
Really?
no, not really. So I mean, once they start getting to that, I think that'll kind of change up, and the
Yeah.
standings will change. But
You know what though? Like looking at the standings and something that 3-0 takes it on their podcast is that like MLB, like just generally like it's pretty balanced out.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, as it stands today, like it's fairly balanced out. Like, yeah, I mean, of course you got the Milwaukee and LA, like they're sitting at the top of the National League. It's not bad, dude.
Yeah.
But then you got Oakland, Boston, and Seattle, and they're running the American League, and Chicago
Crazy.
White Sox.
It's crazy how things are just playing out right now.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
different. It's
like,
completely different what I expected.
It's completely wild, but you know what? Baseball has a way of correcting itself.
Oh yeah,
and it will. I mean, I'm seeing Boston come back down to earth. You know, they're but
Hey,
dude,
you
they
guys
they fucking mash.
respect.
They fucking mash.
Respect.
But you know, that's neither here nor there right now. Maybe later, but not right now. You know,
we kind of had a debate on the group chat with all the World Pod Classic teams.
yeah, which I would appreciate if everybody would fucking say more. You know what? I'm gonna say something right now.
Oh shit, here we go.
These Blue Jay guys, like who the fuck scouted these Blue Jay guys? Because they ain't saying shit. Blue Jays yesterday, right?
They'll get on eventually.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
The-
No, they won't. I'm calling them out right now. I bet you $5 they can't strike me out right now.
This guy.
Right now.
Dude, they big leagued us.
It's all good. Are they
Nah,
active?
fool, they little league does, dog.
They thought they did.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
they thought
see.
they did.
Anyway, yeah, like the standings right now, baseball's just kind of changing its direction. It's different, dude.
I mean, when you look at the Yankees, and
Oh,
these
they're-
guys, like
They're stacked.
Wow.
And they're
They're
terrible.
stacked. They're stacked.
worst record in the AL.
Well, no, actually, they're not the
Maybe
worst.
not after today, but I think going into this morning, they were the worst.
Yeah, they
Well,
were.
as of today, it looks like today being April 25th, midnight. It looks like it is in the American League, Detroit,
Oh wow.
7 and
Poor
14, followed by Minnesota, 7 and 12.
Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Dude, that's tough.
and then Baltimore at 8 and 12.
So check this out.
They are the three worst teams in Colorado.
We've been watching a lot of
7 and
baseball, of course, with the Dodgers and Padres this weekend, especially during that series.
Yeah, they suck.
Did you guys notice how terrible the strike zone has been
Dude, this-
around baseball?
The strike zone is absolute trash. I think it's intentional.
You think so?
Yeah.
We got a little. What do you call it? A little Boski's little thingy. The
Theory.
theory. Yeah. The
We could
conspiracy.
I think we could probably play that beat a little later because our boy DH, he had to take some family time, right?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that already?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Shout out to my
So-
boy DH.
Yeah. Shout out to DH. You know, love you, bruh.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Dude,
there's some fucking bullshit ass calls, dude. Both
robot
ways. I mean,
robot umps are on the way. This is throughout the league, dude. Like these umpires are absolute dog shit.
Even the replays, dog. When the replays are intended to get it right,
sometimes they fuck it up, dude.
No,
yeah,
they're
they
fucking
fuck it up. Oh, they
dude.
get it completely wrong. They get it completely wrong. I think I mentioned it last week that there was a foul ball that for the Red Sox against the Twins, I believe. Red Sox hitter fouled it off.
Was it obvious on the replay?
Oh, it was very obvious.
They fucked it up.
Actually, the dude didn't even foul it off. It was against the Red Sox. They were pitching, and the Minnesota hitter completely missed it. Called
you
foul
whiffed.
ball.
It was the reverse. Okay.
Complete whiff, dude. Fucking
That whiff rate.
that whiff rate was 100%, and umpires didn't reverse the call. It was stupid, absolute dog shit.
I just know, like we were watching the game today before we started recording, and I watched. I don't know who was pitching for the Padres,
There's
but
multiple situations.
yeah,
So, like, we can't pinpoint it, but you go.
but one of them,
Yeah.
one of them, the catcher was out of the zone. The ball was out of the zone, and he completely missed the frame, and he missed the ball. The ball went off the tip of his glove, and it just rolled away. And it was obvious that he pulled his glove in, and he missed the ball, and the umpire still called it a strike. It was like 2 balls out, dude.
that was against the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, it was against the Dodgers on that one.
Because I paid him $20 before we get started.
And there was another one for, I think it was one of the Tatis strikeouts. It was pretty bad, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that zone was, like, huge. It was ridiculous. And there were a lot of breaking stuff that they were missing, and that was looping around the plate. It was not even close.
Listen, for me, the way I think about umpiring, and I always try to play devil's advocate, right? The great thing about baseball is the human factor, right?
That's
True.
what makes it interesting for
That-
us fans.
Totally,
Yeah.
right? But the human factor, you can only play that card if it's like sensitive to the situation. You're being accurate at least 90%. I'll give you 90% of the time. If
Right.
you fuck up 10% of the time, fine.
Yeah.
Dude, this season
It's
has
like-
been tough.
It's probably
dude.
like a C minus.
It's been tough to watch,
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, yeah.
It's been tough, especially in the fuck NL Central games, whatever. Those games don't matter, right? Like tough
Hey,
situations.
but the Cincinnati Reds mash.
oh,
They mash.
yeah, they do. But like peak moments in the game,
Mhm.
right? Big series, big situations. Like they're fucking up like basic ass shit,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's been hard,
So-
dude. And it's justifying that.
I'll do
I,
that.
lot of
I think
back
that's
strikes,
what like Boski's theory. It could be true. They could be just Manfred could have been like, hey, you know what? Really expand the zone this season.
Yeah.
The robot arms, we really want to push that. We're gonna pay you more.
It's happening. Dude.
Yeah,
As
like-
much
like,
as I hate to say
we're
it,
gonna
it's happen.
experiment with this because they're experimenting it in one of the leagues. I forget which one it is, but
It's like independent, right?
yeah, one of the independent
Yeah.
leagues that they've acquired. But they're going that route, and they got to have justification for it. So Manfred's like, we're investing all this money to investigate this and like figure out how we're gonna roll it out. We got to figure out how we're gonna do it. So we really need you guys to open up the zone and make some shitty calls.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna take the hit, but it's gonna press the game in the right, quote unquote, right direction. You got to take one for the team in this situation.
Yeah.
Get some hate.
X-Files music.
Yep, I know, right?
For real.
Yeah, so I mean, I see it because, like you said, Javi said, it's fucking Angel Hernandez bad out there all the way around.
It's terrible.
And Angel Hernandez is terrible. It's just terrible. Yeah, so it's pretty bad. But we're kind of wrapping it up here. So, of course, this has been kind of a Dodger Padre heavy, podcast because, with that going on, it's kind of one of the more exciting things going on in baseball right now. Javi, I got a question for you. We're basically tied 3-3 right now in this series.
On the season series.
The
yes.
season series. We got quite a bit more games to go.
14.
So later today we have one more game.
Yep.
But what are your takeaways from both teams on this series so far?
Ooh, that's tough. Here's what I gotta say. Bauer has been lukewarm for you guys.
Lukewarm.
Ooh, okay.
Hasn't been Bauer hour.
100.
It hasn't been Bauer outage.
Yeah.
102 million for 2 years, realistically, right? He's not gonna take that third year.
I don't think he'll take the second year.
Who knows?
45.
I don't think
mil,
he'll
dog.
take it. I don't think he'll take it.
I think
Who
he'll take it.
knows?
Anyway, so
yeah, anyway.
here's what I would say. Bauer, lukewarm. I think the separator right now is you're looking at a team that's experienced.
Mhm.
They've lost 8 out of the 9 years that they've been together. Fuck the Dodgers. But the experience of losing 8 out of 9, and the 9's Mickey Mouse, so whatever. But they've been together. Right?
Facts.
The core,
Facts.
The core, right?
Mhm.
And you're looking at a team, the Padres, who it's just tough because you're looking at an experience versus inexperience. You're looking at somebody, and we're getting judged, going back to DH's point, we're getting judged. Like, all of a sudden, we're having fun, and we pimp a little home run, and people get upset, and they're like, oh, you haven't done anything yet. Right? So not only are we the entire scope of baseball, literally, right now, let's be real, MLB and the hub is between LA and San Diego, right? All eyes of baseball are in these two
right
cities.
now. Yeah.
In these two cities. So you're looking at experience versus new blood, and we don't give a fuck.
Right.
And I think
Right,
that's
right,
the
right.
separator right now. And we're 3-3.
It's been intense,
tough,
dude.
It's been tough. You guys took 2 out of 3 from us in San Diego, and we took 2 out of 3 so far in LA.
Ooh, so on ESPN.
So tomorrow.
yeah.
Tomorrow's fight night.
Tomorrow, technically today.
Ding, ding, ding.
But tomorrow's going to be good. So for me, like I said, here are my hot takes. I'll give you guys hot
Okay.
takes. I'll leave you with hot takes.
All right, hot takes.
Hell
Hot
yeah.
takes.
All right, fair. Joe Musgrove puts up a better ERA and better season than Bauer.
Oh,
Ooh, he threw a no-hitter already.
I mean, but we talk end of year.
Okay,
end of year.
Okay.
I mean, let's be real. A lot of pitchers have thrown no hitters, but they just got lucky.
It's happened,
right?
yeah.
It's always like the dumb guy that throws 70.
Like, who's this guy that threw a perfect game? That was Braden.
Yeah, 1,000%. Right? But here's what I would say. Musgrove will have a better year, ERA, than Bauer.
Oh, shit.
So the overpayment of Bauer didn't work out.
that's your number 5 starter.
And that's not even your hottest take.
Oh, it's not the hot take. Hot take is Trent Grisham, 30-30.
Oh, now it's 30-30. It was 40-40, but now it's 30-30.
I mean, there's no video to confirm.
I wish I would have had it.
Max Muncy has a punchable face,
Yeah, I think so.
so fuck that guy.
He might be Big Dick Muncie, but his face is punchable for sure.
And Padres are going to end the season 96 wins. One game above the Dodgers at 95.
Oh,
Mm. Well,
You like that one.
all
Okay.
right.
Rube,
all right.
We're
Rube,
going
you
to
got
take
it.
the West.
Does Rube have a rebuttal?
10 games back, 106 for the Dodgers, and 96. I give you guys 96 wins. I like that number. I think you guys will be 10 games back, though.
No way.
Wow.
10 games back. You guys will win the wild card, but you guys will be 10 games back. As far as that, what would have you done? Like, dude, the Dodgers have to just fucking annihilate you guys eventually. They have to do it because
But you're not doing it.
No, they're not. They're
You're
not.
not
They're because it's a confidence thing, and
You're
the
getting-
Padres are playing with that swag right now, and that's cool. Like, that's for me, it's exciting because honestly, we haven't had anybody challenge us in the West for a while. We haven't. I mean, it's usually it's you guys in second place for the Giants, but you guys weren't at that point to make the wild card, or whatever. But having somebody like right up on your ass kind of makes you a better team because you have to be on top of your game all the time. So in a way, it's like, okay, you're pressing against us, and then we're gonna have to press harder. So who knows? Maybe the Dodgers really take off even better. For me, it's a challenge because we can do it, but that's showing the Padres they're right in our ass, dude. They're like right there, and they want it, and that's cool. Like I'm all for it, dude. I don't hate the Padres. I don't hate them at all. Am I scared of them? No, I don't think. I think if anything, they'll be a spoiler if we're getting close with somebody else. But I think that they're just not at that level yet. But they're close. They're close. They're almost there. They're one injury away from going in the tank if that happens. If Tatis goes down, that's gonna be tough. And I God forbid that happens to him because I'm excited to watch him hit like 142 against us or whatever.
Dude, the dude has hit 4 bombs.
He's hit 4 bombs with
in this
I don't know how
series.
many strikeouts. So I mean, he's running into it. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. So,
A blind squirrel.
yeah, a blind squirrel finds a nut
Somebody's
once in a
gonna
while.
eat that blind squirrel before he finds.
No,
a nut.
but I don't dislike the Padres. I don't have anything yet to be like, hey, like I really hate those guys. I mean, I get it for you guys because you guys have been right there behind us all the time, and it sucks. I get it.
And they're coming with no Vaseline, dog.
No, they got it. They
just saying.
have to. They have to come in hot, and they have to
Yeah.
come in, and they have to show that they belong there.
And they do.
And right now
They do.
right now they're not playing like they do. Or against us they are, but against like the teams like the Pirates, they have to beat those teams. They have to beat those teams.
They fucked up.
They
against
have to
Pirates,
beat
yeah.
They have to
We
beat them.
should've said
At
that.
least
We
take
should've said
two. At least take 2 out of 3 from the Brewers. At least.
Yeah.
Right now the Giants are doing work.
Dude, they're low key doing work.
Dude, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're low-key doing
it's
work.
about Dodgers, Padres right now, but dude, the Giants are right fucking there.
Yeah,
Like
they are.
nobody's talking about them, and they're fucking performing. So
And that's probably working in their favor.
It is.
They have no attention.
And-
but they're just steadily just.
yeah, they're
understanding.
just doing
They're
their
just
thing.
chilling. They're like,
just doing their thing. You're like, let me watch
You know
these
what?
fools fucking duke it out and fucking try to fucking beat each other's ass, and let me just chip back and be like, hey, let me just swoop in and
Maybe-
take second place, maybe the wild card. So let me just kind of get in there. You know what I mean?
maybe the Giants are playing chess. And the Dodgers and Padres are playing checkers.
Hey, if the Giants,
maybe
if the
dude.
Giants,
Maybe.
Literally was just gonna say
maybe.
hey, if the
Just
Giants,
maybe.
if the Giants can get themselves a real solid closer and a good starting pitcher, dude, the Giants, they're hitting right now.
I mean, hey,
they
dude,
can really
I
put
don't
up
think,
some work.
I don't think Yastrzemski's even doing anything.
No,
right
He's
now.
not.
no.
Wait till he does.
Carl
Wait till he does.
Carl Crawford.
Here's what I will say.
Not Carl Crawford.
Brandon
Crawford.
and-
The other
and
Crawford.
Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Mhm.
He's back. He's healthy.
No, but here's what I will say: Longoria, Posey, Belt. They're overperforming right now.
Okay.
They're gonna.
Do you think
Okay,
they're coming
here's
back
what
down to
I'm saying.
earth?
We said it earlier.
Yeah.
Baseball corrects itself.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Longoria, Posey. It's amazing. You love to see it. Great
Yeah.
careers, Hall of Famers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Posey for sure. Longoria, arguably,
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Famer.
Belt.
Belt?
He's
No.
always had the
No,
potential.
He's not gonna be a Hall of Famer,
But he's always had
but
the
you're gonna-
potential. Yeah.
He was a great complementary.
He's like a
piece
he's like a
to
potential
championship
Will
teams.
Clark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're gonna correct them. The baseball correct itself, right?
Yes.
We police ourselves.
Yes.
We correct ourselves.
Yes.
When
The-
it's allowed.
The spreadsheet is way too long.
Mm-hmm.
It's early.
It is.
It is.
Mhm.
Like that's the problem. Like, yeah, okay, if the Giants are doing work, like you said, they could come back down to earth, or they can just continue to be on a fucking tear and just fucking piss you guys even more.
I'm gonna give
because
it-
if you're right behind them and fighting for that wild card
They're the
spot,
team that's not gonna. They're not gonna. They know they're not gonna win the World Series, but they're gonna fuck up World Series hope for.
yeah, they're
Maybe, yeah.
they're the
They're gonna fuck
spoilers.
somebody
They're the
up.
spoilers,
Yeah.
and
Right?
They're kind of like the Royals of the
Yeah,
National League, right?
yeah.
The Royals are shitting in first place, right?
yeah,
Royals are gonna
What?
be strong
I-
and,
what?
I'll
What?
give the Royals 2 years. They're gonna be heavy.
Dude, they're sitting at like 13-8.
Wow.
something like that.
The Royals, 12-7. Kansas
Mm.
City 12-7, sitting in first place, 1.5 games ahead of the Chicago White Sox.
Which we
Wow.
predicted. I think all three of us predicted them to win the division, right?
right?
I think we did.
I got the Sox in the ALCS.
Gotcha.
Mm,
Yep.
Socks in the socks.
that sounds pretty
Soxy time.
poetic, but no.
Oh, I love it, dude. It's
No,
it's Sox v Sox.
Yeah, you love it. You know.
But I'll
He
say
loves
this.
Disney.
I'll say
Mickey
this.
Mouse. He loves that.
I'll say this: that the Padres are putting in work. They're doing what they got to do.
Mhm.
Respect.
Their bullpen needs to tighten it up a little bit, because it seems like that's when the Dodgers are kind of exposing them and taking care of business. Is usually against the bullpen. Yu Darvish has been fucking lights out.
Amazing.
Snell, they got to let that guy go, bro. Like get it, not like let him go, like release him. But I'm saying,
no. We've been wanting to, but he personally hasn't been able to get through it.
I mean,
Get through 4 or 5.
he got into the six
Yeah.
today. He got into there. He,
Yeah,
like
and it,
just the tip. You know, he just got it in there, but
Yeah.
he just spit on it.
he just I don't know, man. Like he struggles after what is it, the third time around, they say?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I mean, I think he mentally needs to make an adjustment because
Hey, don't trade with the Rays.
I mean, you got to do something.
Don't trade with
I
the
mean,
Rays.
We literally just talked about Corona. So I'm just saying there's a new phrase: "Don't trade with the Padres," because I personally think we've fleeced the Rays because I think Snell's gonna be amazing
Uh-huh.
down the line. Snell, like you said, it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Just let this dude wait till after the All-Star break. I
I
think he's
well,
really gonna
think
get
about his
stretched
last
out
two
and be good.
starts. His last two starts have been the team that you're chasing.
Yeah.
So if you give that guy some run support and you don't have a high pressure situation, let's just say they're playing, I don't know, the fucking Rockies, and he's got a 6-run lead and he's in the 5th, let him go.
Yeah.
You know, he can afford to give him that time to learn to be a competitive pitcher past the 5th inning.
Dude, it's so wild. We have him for 3 more years.
That's crazy. That's
such a-
insane.
I'm like,
I mean, he's a
that's
former.
You got
so
arbitration with him, and that's
wild.
about
He's
it.
a former Cy Young winner.
No, because
Blake
not
Snell.
because he signed he gave
Oh,
up
he did?
arbitration because he signed a contract with
the Rays. Oh, and you just took over that.
Yeah, and they bought arbitration years for him.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like,
That's crazy.
wow.
Yeah,
When we got that trade, I'm like, we gave up Patino, and I love Patino personally.
All right.
But like,
he's one
we
of your
gave
top.
up-
One. It was one of your top prospects.
He was our number 2 pitcher prospect and number 2 overall in this in the system. But I would give him up 1,000 times over for a Snell.
It's that win now mentality. You want to get it. You
Wow.
want to get it.
But it's not even a win now. Like 3 years of Snell.
3 years of Snell, and you have the potential to resign
But Darvish has got what, 2? Or is he a free agent after next year?
I think we might have him for one more. We need to fact check that one next
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
I think we might have him for one more year. I should know this because Padres. But
But
I
but
think-
but
yeah.
also Clevenger's coming. He's on
That's
the way.
nasty. Imagine that.
I mean, I personally
Imagine.
don't like Clevenger's face. I don't like his hair,
It's fucking surfer,
but he's a
bro.
good pitcher. I mean,
Yeah.
San Diego suits him. Like Rube said, he's a surfer. Literally, he fucking looks like a surfer.
He does surf. He does literally
he?
surf. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk, when he came over to the Padres, Tony Hawk sent him a signed skateboard and sent him a whole setup. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dude, there you go, baby. Tony Hawk reps us. Let's go.
I love me some
That's
San
what's
Diego,
up.
dude. Don't even trip.
That's what's up.
But no, like I feel like this series has just been it's been everything that I could ask for.
Right.
Yeah, of course there's been big moments. That's what's cool about it. It's not just okay, a blowout one game and then a blowout another. We've already had extras. We've already had a game-saving catch.
Right.
We've had a late inning rally by the Padres. You know, like it's just been back and forth, and it's exciting to watch. I love it. I love watching the Dodgers get challenged because it's prepping them for the postseason now. Like they have to grind. They have to grind out their at bats against good pitching. Yu Darvish, Snell. If Musgrove says fuck the Dodgers and he gets lit up, then that's on him. But if he shuts this down, then he can talk and say fuck the Dodgers all he wants.
Totally.
But he's got to prove it. So tomorrow or later today, that's going to be a game to watch because he's the one that straight said fuck the Dodgers, just like a lot of other Padre fans I know say. But
You mean Musgrove?
All right, so here's a live fact check.
okay,
So you guys got that video that said Musgrove fuck the Dodgers from me. I've sent it over. So that video was not after his no-hitter.
it wasn't.
It wasn't. I sent it over trying to be cocky. Musgrove does this, and I just said fuck the Dodgers because I live by that.
Hell yeah.
I live by that. But that was actually after the World Series, after they won the championship with the Astros.
Oh, that's even worse.
So it's an older video.
That's even worse.
It's an
Oh,
older
shit.
video.
That's
So,
even worse.
I love that.
live
I love
fact
that.
check.
I
Live
love
fact
that.
check. It is video, but it's something I've always kind of held in because
You waited
let's
for the
be real.
opportune
'Cause
moment.
You know what? It's not even like Musgrove. It wasn't like, oh, I just beat the Dodgers in the World Series. Fuck them. Musgrove is fucking real, dog. That fool's from
Well, he's from San Diego.
El Cajon,
Yeah.
East County.
Right.
East County.
He's county.
I don't go into East County. I'm scared of East County.
Oh,
My boy's
shit.
from East County.
Oh, man.
So when he says fuck the Dodgers, for real, he lives it. So
That's
for
crazy.
me,
See tomorrow or today. We'll see how it
Hey.
goes. So that's where we're at now. So
He-
tonight we got a game of 4.
he's a wood chipper.
A wood chipper. He's a grinder.
Chipper.
He gonna fuck you guys up tomorrow.
We'll find
baby.
I
out.
love that.
We'll see how it goes. So we're gonna wrap it up for today.
Yes.
Thank you, Javi, for coming out.
Appreciate y'all.
I know you're staying the night.
Yes, I am.
Gonna take a nap. You got a game tomorrow,
Perfect.
Word.
so you got some baseball to play tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
That's
look,
right, dog.
Lucky.
What position you play, dog?
a little bit of everything, homie. Like, all right. So, I play a lot of center field.
Okay.
All right, but I'm kind of a little fat now versus when I was younger. So I play a lot third base now too.
Mass
Hell
equals
yeah.
gas.
Yeah, so I play that hot corner, but technically I'm playing 30 and up. It's more like the
Okay.
lukewarm corner. But I'm still there.
Lukewarm.
But I'm still there.
I wonder how our 30 and up
And that
division
pitch.
is.
I don't
And-
know. I don't know that division. Put me with the little young bucks. Those little motherfuckers don't know shit.
And I just want to put this out there in the airwaves. You cannot, Boski. You can't touch my splitter, homie.
Oh,
I will
$5
strike you out.
You're gonna have to throw it into the zone, dog. Because I'm just gonna look at it and umpire's gonna be like, ball.
So, if it's a Sunday league umpire, it's probably
Nah.
gonna bounce. They'll still call it a strike.
We do it. We're gonna do this one day.
Oh yeah.
I'm down, dog. I'm down.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
love it.
yeah. We
I
got
love
DH.
it.
He's a catcher, so we can make it happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen,
Oh,
baby.
we're
Let's
gonna make
do
it
it.
happen. All right, guys. Well, it was fun. Thanks again, Javi, for coming out. We have a big game tomorrow. You're gonna be listening to the game, I'm sure, at your game. I'll be watching it at home, chilling, getting ready for work on Monday. Unfortunately, I had a long weekend, but I am excited for the rest of the series. I'm excited to watch who's gonna take the leverage in this series, and we will see how it goes tomorrow. So go ahead and plug your shit again.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, I want to say, DH, Boski, Rube, thanks for having me. Honestly, you guys are family at this point.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You have no choice. You got me. You invited me at home. But yeah, man, love you guys. And for you guys that aren't Dodger fans and want to listen to me, hit me up, thedeepfriarpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at OMFGAtav, aka OMFG. It's JAV. Hit me up. Love y'all.
Love that.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you next week. Hope you guys got your umpire fees.
Umpire fees, $5.
$5.
$7 in San Diego.
Yes. Everything's more expensive there. All right, guys. We'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Later, motherfuckers.